So the last live stream was too laggy, so we've had to start again. Just trying to make sure it's working. Are we good? Have we got anything? I'm hoping we've got something. Any better? Is anybody there? Have we got any better? I'm sure Tornado Chaser will be on shortly to tell me if it's working. Maybe tonight is a night. Way better. Connor says it's way better. How you doing, Connor? Well, I'm glad it's better. It's a shame to lose that first bit of interaction we got from people all over. And we were up to 5 thumbs up straight away. I mean, solid start, but it happens. So yeah, hopefully the people were on there who was getting the interference, getting the likiness. Hopefully they come back. That'd be nice. Hopefully we get a few thumbs up again. I mean, solid start with 5. I was telling everyone what a great week I'd had. Great, bro. Connor's tip top. So did you all get to hear me what I was doing when I was describing what I'm doing here? What I'm carving. Let me know if you didn't hear me because it was laggy and I'll explain to you. Or I can just keep carving. What I was explaining to people is I've got myself a cheeky gouda this evening while I'm carving. I went to France building a dry stone wall. Well, I've been twice in the last year and I'm due to go again in April. And that was the beer we were drinking. We'd go walling all day and then we'd have a couple of big ones of them. We'd all have a few glasses each and then we'd get in the pool at the villa we were staying at. Well, actually, it was a chateau. I say villa, it was a chateau. It used to be a fortified farm. And while we were digging the foundations out to the wall, we found a couple of silver bullets, which we call. I mean, why you'd want a silver bullet? I mean, vampires. You couldn't understand anything I was saying. Okay, well, what I'm going to do then, for anybody who didn't hear me, I'm going to explain to you what I'm carving here and how I'm going about it. So this is a piece of reclaimed Welsh slate water tank. It was 50mm. I've cut it down to about 35, or split it down to about 35. It splits really well. I bought a full Welsh slate water tank for £500, and this is just a small little piece of it to do a job. And I'm carving the Simple Minds logo, Nelson. I think it's the album cover, if I'm right. So it's still looking very rough at the minute. It's still a long way to go. So I'm carving in between all these wings, these feathers on these wings here. Carve it all out, neaten it all up. Apart from this bit, this is not going to get smoothed out. This is what I'm going to do then. I'm going to rub over the top of this with some 800 grit, maybe up to 1,000, maybe 1,200. We'll see how we go. Wet and dry. Rub it down, make it that really pasty. Really rub it down. So all the edges of these, all of this here, once it's all tidied up first with the carving, we'll go like a pebble. So it'll be smooth like this on top, that colour, and it'll go like a pebble on all the edges. And I mean, there's nothing nicer feeling and looking than a beach pebble. So it'll all be around, even around here, it'll all be nice. But then in the bottom here, put a bit of texture on there. And the reason how I've done that is just got a 6mm chisel, this nylon hammer, in straight lines, just tapping. Not only that, does it flatten out the stone, gives this lovely lined effect, which I really like. It's so yeah, that's what I'm doing. So you've seen me, some of you might have seen me carving this before, just a little bit further on. We had a break because we got distracted by stuff like Thundercats and Team GB. Really enjoyed the Thundercats. I was saying earlier what a great week I've had, and one of the reasons I've had such a great week is on Monday I got 50,000 people over the 2 hours of me carving drop onto the stream and watch. So I was absolutely made up with that. 50,000, we gained like 200 subscribers. Tornado Chaser was working hard moderating the channel. Hopefully he'll be back on at some point. So Ryan's on. I've had a few comments on that little video, that little short, Ryan, about something for my wife for the wedding day, for my wedding anniversary. So I've told her she's not allowed to watch any of the streams or any of the videos for a little bit until I've finished. So what my plan is, I don't know, have any of you watched the video I put on the channel a couple of years ago now of me carving a number 2 for a customer who couldn't make her mind up between having slate or stone? So I got artistic license to get like a 5mm piece of slate, this same slate, and I polished it right down and I stuck it to a piece of Derbyshire gritstone. And when you carve through, you carve straight through the slate at the angle and it exposes stone in the bottom. And then I did the same thing and rounded all the edges off with the wet and dry. Well, by far, it's my favourite house number I've ever made. It was so beautiful. I loved it. I don't even live at number 2, but I'm taking it home. So what I've decided to do is do the same thing, but on a nice square. And I'm going to carve the song lyrics from Nina Simone, Feeling Good, along there. So it through the slate into the stone, so it exposes it, rounded edges, because that was our first dance. And I thought that would make a nice anniversary present. To see if you agree. Well, I'll show you when it's done. You'll probably see me carving it. So let me have a look. Are you doing this for a customer? Yes, I'm doing this for somebody, yeah. This is for somebody who I did a raffle to raise money for charity, and they won. And this is what they picked. It's actually going to, so it's a Simple Minds. It's actually going to Jim Kerr, who is the lead singer of Simple Minds. It's actually going to go with the guy who's won it, who is friends of Simple Minds, to his villa in Spain. I think it's Spain. It might not be. The last bit I might have just in my brain when he said he's going to a villa, pick Spain. Might not be. Not many people call me Matt. That's strange. Everyone knows me as Matty. I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, everyone knows me as Matty. I know there's something really wrong when people are going to start calling me Matthew. Even my dentist calls me Matty. I quite like being called Matty. There's one downside to being called Matty, which is great in this country. Everyone calls me Matty. Hi Matty, how you doing? We're doing this, Matty, this, and we're doing this, Matty. Until I got a friend who was from California and he called me Matty, and it made me sound like I was a 14-year-old cheerleader. He'd chat me, go, "Hey Mary." Oh no. tree said that's fine art. It's happy with that. We've got 7 thumbs up on the like. So even though we've had to do a restart, 7 thumbs up is solid. So this is a lot slower going than the when you see me carve something like Thundercats the other night on a piece of stone, or the Team GB, or what else have we been carving recently in the stone? The logos. The stone's a lot quicker, and obviously they were big bits. Them lion's manes were big, and you could bang away and get some material moved. And it was pretty self-explanatory as well. This is a bit more to it, a bit more delicate with it. Got to take your time. We're nearly on 10 thumbs up already, and 10 thumbs up is the target we set for the evening. Don't want to change the target, but 10 is the target for the evening. With a restart, I'm a swig of my Goodale. It's lovely stuff. Really, really nice. Yeah, this dry stone wall, we've been restoring it in a chateau. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful chateau. And the rooms are all themed. And I've been in the Tokyo suite for the last 2 times I'm there. And it's on the top floor, which is really nice. But it's also, not every room had its own shower. Tornado Chaser's back, and he says it's way better. Well, that's good. Maybe Tornado Chaser's going to be the 10th thumbs up on the stream. So Tornado Chaser, I was explaining a minute ago. You might not have heard me. This might have been before it went a bit AWOL, and we had to restart. How hard you had to work has been a moderator on the channel on Monday night. It was busy. Oh no. Tornado Chaser's going to have to be on that. Tornado Chaser will sort that out. You don't muck about. Tornado Chaser is on it, look. Can't have comments like that in the chat. So Tornado Chaser, how hard you had to work on Monday. Did you see how many people over time watched that stream? 50,000 people over them 2 hours came onto that stream. So you did incredibly well. Incredibly well there on Monday night. Reading some of these. Look at that creative mess. He's happy with that. Just curious, is there something new past? No, nobody's passed. This is an album cover for a band called Simple Minds. Somebody's commissioned it, or somebody's won it in a charity raffle I did, and they got to pick a carving, and this is what they've gone for. So no, we don't have to worry about poor old Nelson has not passed. We're okay. I used to make memorial stones or headstones or gravestones, however you like to say, for all sorts of people, dogs, cats, goldfish, stick insects, rabbits, but I don't do that anymore, and I definitely wouldn't do that on a live stream. I mean, that'd be taking disrespect to a new level, wouldn't it? So no, we're good. No, nobody's. We're okay, we don't need to worry. Maybe Tornado Chaser could make sure he tells people through the next hour that we're all right. This is an album cover. Well, he takes his moderating seriously. He's the right man for the job, though. So I did get quite a few emails after last Monday night's stream. We weren't on last night. We were playing five-a-side. And if I haven't replied to you all, I'm on it. I am getting around to it. I am definitely getting around to it. So what's the plan, Ryan? If you've got to sand it down by hand, have you had a look? Did you go into Aldi, see if they've got any of them? I think they sell them for like 15 quid, maybe 16.99. Them grinders, what I showed you last night, variable speed, and you can buy the polishing pads for £10 off Amazon, eBay, and that'll just get it a lot better for you, a lot quicker. And obviously you get more than one use out of them, so you'll be able to use it again. Said it's sick. Well, if anybody does put comments like that in there, just run the Tornado Chaser's only been the moderator now for a short period of time, but he's good at it. So if you decide to put anything offensive in or anything just damn right wrong, we'll sort them out. Can't keep spending money on. Fair enough. It's I understand that. It's you can carve ribbon slate. It's definitely doable. I've done it plenty of times, but there is something nice about carving slate what's perfectly smooth as well. Connor's going to be making some videos again soon. Crushing news. Are you handing in your notice? Because you've got to go back to school, maybe. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's not good news. Well, yeah, that is pretty crushing. Well, hopefully we're given a wonderful world now of medicine, and it's come on so much. Every day we take massive steps forward with medicine that it's not the same now. It's I have plenty of people in my life who have had or have cancer, and they've beat it. They're in recovery. We're doing amazingly well. Even the guy who bought me the Goodale beer I was telling you about earlier from France, he had cancer, and he's weirdly the best he's ever been. He's doing incredibly well. He's got it under control. So I wouldn't think too much about that. Yeah, so early stages, that's fine. Well, what you know, Tornado Fish, is that the whole thinking of you and your family, your dad. I'm not sure if you've got brothers and sisters. And we're sending our thoughts out there, and prayers. Tricky, but we're going to be positive. We like positivity, and positivity is the best. Well, they say laughter's the best medicine, but I also like positivity. If I had any jokes, now would be the time to tell them. Which is a shame, because I did have a penguin at dinner time and that had a joke on the back and I couldn't have remembered it. So one thing about me is I try and laugh my way out of situations when I get bad news or sad news. That's the way I cope with it. Well, good. It's definitely, early stages, it's good. So don't think about it. I can't believe we're up to 12 thumbs up. What do you call an Irish lesbian? Don't know. That's I don't know if that's funny or not. Actually, I can't remember. I am smoking a bit. I'm terrible at remembering jokes. That's my problem. I love jokes, and I find all sorts of stuff funny, and I love making people laugh all the time. But it's like making them laugh with the situation I'm in, or saying something at a time. I'm not very good at the telling a joke. I only remember really bad jokes. Well, to be honest, I can't even remember them now. I'm on the spot. You know, this carving, changing the subject, this carving, I'm so looking forward to getting that and rubbing all that wet and dry down on there and bringing this to life. That'll be incredible. Oh, exciting news from the stone store. I got the discount code through today, so that is live now, so I can drop that all in. I'm going, that's live. Well, it is live, it's active now. I haven't shared it around yet though, so all channel members, I'm going to release that. You get it early, like I always promise. If you're a channel member, you get early access to the codes, which is great. I will then release it to everyone else after a little bit of time. And more exciting news from that, they are sending me some more tools for the channel. So you're going to get discount codes on drills, dust suppression, like a little blower, blow the dust off as we're carving. So there'll be a discount on that. There'll be a discount on some drills, maybe a grinder. So that is very exciting. Very, very exciting. And even more exciting news, this one's slightly got more working out, but I've been trying to get funding to put on some stone carving days, obviously where I live, and it's I'm going to try and do it with some mental health charities. How people, I get a lot of comments from people who are struggling with their mental health, and how they find the channel and they find my down-to-earth approach makes them feel they could have a go at stone carving. I don't know if you agree, but yeah, they feel that my down-to-earth approach makes them feel like they can have a go at stone carving and they can achieve it. And then they've been doing that. They've been having a go. A couple have bought some chisels from boot sales. A couple have bought some chisels online. how to go. Sent me some lovely messages. So with that in mind, and when they are carving, or people are carving, it's taking their mind off the negative thought. And I'd like to roll with that a little bit more. We all know somebody who either suffers, whether it's ourselves, family members and friends who suffer with mental health. I mean, it's something we have to talk about and we have to get sorted. So I'm going to run 2 carving days to try and help people with their mental health. And in them carving days, they will get a stone carving kit, a hammer, a full stone carving kit to take away with them, and a t-shirt what says TheStoneRanger on, and the sponsorship. So I've managed to get sponsored. I've managed to get £1,000 unbelievably donated for me to run these carving days. They will be in the Peak District, but if that's something anybody's interested in, send me an email. I'm sure the Stone Ranger will put my email address on there on the screen. I'm very excited to do them. Yeah, they're going to be in the middle of the Peak District in Grindleford. The organisation I work for, the Peak District National Park, have kindly let me use one of the buildings to do it. And we're going to go stone carving today. There'll be a bit of a meet up in the morning. We'll all get to know each other a little bit. Some coffee and some tea. I'll show you around the grounds, and then we'll have a little chat about stone carving and how mental health affected my life. My wife suffers with her mental health, and other members of my family as well. So we'll all have a chat about that, and I'll tell you how carving stone has changed my life. If anyone else wants to say anything, they can. And then I'll teach you stone carving for today, and then about 5 o'clock we'll disperse. Everyone gets to take away their stone, take away their chisels, and take away their t-shirts, and hopefully go on to do more stone carving, and hopefully it helps them with their mental health. So I'm ever so excited about that. Well, it's good to talk about your mental health. It's good to admit when you're down, not to bottle it up. But it's if you do feel down, Tornado Chaser, you should make sure you talk to your family. It's good to talk. 15 thumbs up. Wow. This is a different feel this evening. I feel we've moved on to the slate and we've got more of a different vibe, shall I say, to the evening than we had the last few nights. For carving the Thundercats, it was we were very upbeat. I was whistling for 2 days. Oops, I didn't even hit that with a hammer. I hit the screen then with my hand as I went to grab the hammer. So this is coming on now. I have this finished this weekend, and then I've got to start Everton football badge. I've carved one before on the stream. I've got to carve another one. It's a paid commission. I don't do many, but it's nice to put some coppers in the Nielsen. Can't see that. Safety specs are dirty. So yeah, I've got to put some coppers in the StoneRanger kitty, so I can try and start thinking about this merchandise situation, and also really need a new laptop. new camera and laptop to hopefully do a couple of commissions. Put some money in the TheStoneRanger bank. 15 thumbs up. Thank you everybody who's done that. Like I was saying before, I aim for 10. So to get 15 is super exciting. Not long back from holiday with a diving trip around Ireland. Wow, nice, love Ireland. Driving, sorry, not diving. Trip around Ireland, which was amazing to see Mother's Grave. So whereabouts in Ireland? Like, I suppose just all of Ireland. Drove around to go like all the Dublin, Waterford, Galway, County Clare. Spent a lot of time in Waterford as a teenager. My sister was in a bluegrass band and they used to travel Ireland. And we used to go and see them in Waterford. Beautiful place called Dummer East. I used to love going crabbing in the harbour, coming back and having some soda bread. Big old knob of butter. Tremendous steak in Ireland. Caught some beautiful fish in Ireland. Went fishing in Ireland. A farmer, I was fishing on this river. I don't remember the name of the river. And this farmer said to me, I'm filling in this pond over here, young lad. Here's a bucket. If you want to go and catch some fish out of it and put them into the river, you can. Before I fill it in, and I just kept catching rudd and roach all day just to put them in the river. Incredible. Belfast, Derry, yeah, nice. Yeah, County Tyrone. Very nice. Beautiful place. I do like Ireland. It's been a couple of years since I've been. County Clare, a lot grainy I was last time I was there. Could somebody do me a favour? I wondered how the British lads getting on at the US Open, the tennis. It's in the semi-final. He won the first set, but I'm unsure how he's getting on with the rest of it. If anyone could let me know, that'd be incredible. It's we've not had a British player in the final of the US Open for, well, I suppose since Andy Murray. I always liked Andy Murray, great tennis player. I mean, I know he's retired now, but it used to make me laugh because he was British when he was winning, he was Scottish when he was losing. keep an eye on that time. So I'm going till 10:30 tonight. I'm not going as late as I was. I was like 10:30 the other night, and it's not good. Not good on a school night. No, it's not good tonight because I've got some bits to do. Promised my wife I wouldn't be late. Bits to do. So I'm going to keep carving till about 20 past, and then I'm going to do a little bit of wet and dry on this. Nowhere near finished. Yeah. I think we should talk about more upbeat things. I know it's what we use. So yeah, I'm going to go till 10:30. I'm going to run a little bit this wet and dry over this, just because, like I say, it's nowhere near finished. But what I want to do is start to feel it getting in there, and then we'll yeah, if anyone managed to track down that tennis score for me, that'd be incredible. While we're on about sport, does anybody like a laptop by HP? That'd be nice. Get ready to play. Yeah, look at that. Is that a recommendation? Am I reading that right? So I use the laptop for editing my videos. So what I was saying when I was talking about tennis, but I probably noticed I get distracted by looking at the comments and just stop halfway through. So what I was going to say is, while I'm talking about sport, we've got sports people in. We've got football fans, tennis, rugby. My daughter's an ice hockey fan. I love the Paralympics. It's so inspiring. I love watching the Paralympics. Would I carve a veteran's badge? Yeah, all day. All day. Definitely. Something's changed with the challenge. You know how you just deleted that? I never had any of that. That's only started in the last week. Unless I just didn't see it. I am quite naive to what I suppose goes on really with it online. I think the world's full of lovely people. I know it's not, but I like to think it is. Hello. I'm good. Dr. Harold Shipman, I mean, that is a serious name. Weirdly, I knew somebody whose doctor was Harold Shipman. Probably not going to help with the positive vibes we're going to go for though if we start talking about Harold Shipman. I'm guessing we've not got many people who are interested in the old sport then. Nobody took me up on that. We've got no sports fans. So yeah, I'm gonna another 10 minutes of carving, and then I'm just gonna have 10 minutes of just using a bit of that wet and dry on there to start that next process, and then what I'll do, I'll let it dry out, and then I'll go again at trying to carve with slate. I feel like I work into it. Stone, it's a process where I'm so used to that I just carve it out, get it all done, and it's done. With slate, I feel like it's a process. I'll do a bit of that bit here, clean it, do a bit more, keep working my way around, keep moving it, moving the slate. So I've got a little bit to carve there. Not much knowledge on tennis. No, it's fine. It's I was just throwing it out there in case anybody knew. Just sharpening this chisel. What does that mean, Tornado Chaser, when it says Gunter was timed out by Tornado Chaser? Wow. There's some serious people. It's like celebrities in the chat. Katie Price and Harold Shipman. The actual photo is brilliant. It's hilarious. I wonder why we'll start getting that sort of stuff in the chat now. And what's changed? Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it shows me who you timed out. Nice. Well, nice to know. I mean, wars can be pretty interesting. Have you got Harvey with you, staring at the walls? You got, I forget what your partner's called. You got a daughter, Princess, with Peter Andre. Is everybody there? The whole family? Brilliant. Katie and Kylie Minogue. Can't believe it. Should have bought my autograph book this evening. I can't imagine though, in real life, that actually Katie and Kylie would be friends. I mean, you've got the worlds apart and you've got two different classes of people. I might be wrong, but I don't feel like they'd really be friends. Wait, no way. Now Madonna and Kylie could be friends. Oh, thanks, Madonna. It's nice. So you might know this. For Simple Minds, you've been in the music industry, well, two of you. Saying that, Katie Price did release a single. Was it like, what did she release now? Can anyone remember? Oh, I forget what she released. She did release a single. It was like something from Aladdin. Her and Peter Andre. So you're all in the music industry. So Connor's right. Proper hitting the big time. It's just me in my workshop in the Peak District. Katie Price, Kylie Minogue, Madonna. Don't forget Harold Shipman. I'll take that, and we've got 19 thumbs up. If I could make it to 20 before I finished. Gerald Butler. That's like this is top end. Who's Nelson? Nelson. It's an album cover from Simple Minds. The band Simple Minds. I don't know if it particularly is a person or not. Should probably have researched that. Just putting these little lines in now, just between the letters, because when I rub it down, this white definition on there will go. Surreal. I mean, Paul, you are. I don't know how long you've been here, but this is surreal. This is the strangest live I have ever done. I mean, I've been trying to keep it upbeat, and just when I needed my celebrity friends to turn up to help me out, after it not trying to keep everything positive, they've come with abundance. It's quite nice though. I got a call from Simon Cole and told him to join. Oh, good old Simon. Good old Simon. Well, the only thing that could make this any better is if Susan Boyle turned up. If Simon Cowell could ring up Susan Boyle and send her our way so we can she can watch us on the chat on this live feed. I mean, not only me, Connor and Paul would be. I mean, well, it'd make my Wednesday evening. I'm sure I wouldn't be the only one. We've got 7,500 subscribers now. I mean, they'll all be absolutely made up. Who else? And you lads think of anyone else we want to see in the chat? I mean, Gerald Butler, can't believe it. Kylie Minogue, I mean, he's something else. It's going to take some beating that, actually, Kylie Minogue. Have any of you tried this good ale before? It's lovely. They sell it at Sainsbury's now, which is really nice. That's where my friend got it from. Really, really nice. 24 thumbs up. How many of them are from A-listers? I think we'll let these ones. We don't need to ban these ones. Tornado Chaser. These we're okay. We don't need to ban these. I think they're genuine. It's a lot different, isn't it? This carving his slate to the stone. It's a very delicate process. You kind of get into it though. Yeah, it's nice. You get into it. You hold the chisel slightly different. You sharpen it more. It's a different. It's just a different thing. But I like it as I'm going and carving compared to stone. One thing it does do, I could go onto a piece of stone now and feel like, wow, this is a breeze, an absolute breeze. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot more focus on the slate. I'm just going to quickly sharpen the chisel. It's nice to get up to 24, well 25 actually, sorry, 25 thumbs up. It's I know I bang on about it a lot, but it makes you feel like you're doing a good job. Did you all see that message I put on from Brian on the community tab of his carving he did? How lovely was that? That was incredible. Honestly, absolutely made my day. Look at that. It's no messing tornado chaser. Yeah, that message from Brian is so nice, and he do a good job of the carving he did on his slate. Amazing. If you haven't seen it, nip to the community tab after this on the channel. Have a look at it and just see if it makes you smile, because it is lovely. I've had quite a few messages like that over the years. And every single one always makes my day actually. I didn't think this week could actually get much better, and we're only on Wednesday. My wedding anniversary at the weekend, amazing, and Kylie Minogue, Katie Price, all on the live stream. Madonna, I mean, it's Madonna. Can't believe that. Happy early anniversary, thank you. So it's going to be 11 years, best double check. 11 years this year we've been married, which is nice. We're going to go out and have a little something to eat together. You should carve something in the 1920. I'm going to carve the song lyrics from our first dance. That's what I'm going to do. Just quickly run this round here. I know I said I was going to stop carving at 20 past to rub it down with some wet and dry, and we're nearly at half past. I always seem to go over slightly. There's them bits to go in there. I might put them in after. I'm not sure if I want them or not. I have to refer back to the original. Check on them. So yeah, there's a long way to go. Really nice. Pamela, thank you. Thank you, Pamela. So I have got another album cover I'm going to be carving soon for charity. I'm not fully deciding which one yet, but I thought maybe I was listening to Thunderstruck on the way into work this morning, and I thought that might work. So I'm just getting a bit of 800 grit here. 26 thumbs up. Incredible. So I've got a bit of water. So this is still early stage. Let me just wait, hold on a minute before I rub any of this off. Let me just go around this and check. We're okay here. We're okay here. Oh, there's a bit of slate come off there. We're okay here. We're okay here. Might not be okay up here. Let's think about this. I'd have to. Let me just. With the crown, I'd have to. Well, that's alright, as long as I know. So that'd work like that. Would do a little bit on there. The bottom of the crown, we'd have to put some. We'd have to go for a line across here. So we try that. Yeah, so we'd need a line across there. Hope you can see that. It's very delicate, isn't it? So we'll go for a line there. And we'll do the same above. This is just for now, these can all be made deeper. Could do with a little. Could do with a little watchmaker's hammer for that. These tiny delicate bits. So just mark that there. That one. We can put a couple of little lines in here. Now, just using this edge of this chisel. Concentrating. Is lead? No, it's not lead. It's Welsh slate, reclaimed Welsh slate. So I only just looked down at your comment. It's reclaimed Welsh slate, not lead. I'm sure you could carve lead. Not see why not. You'd want to make sure you wash your hands before you had your sandwiches, mad. Afterwards. So that's just marked that. That's all we've done there. So that's good. So that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. There was these bits, weren't they? So we'll have to do the same again here. Talking to myself now. Well, I suppose I'm always talking to myself when I'm on a live stream, because it's that thing of reading the comments rather than. So we'll have that one. Little curve there, look. Which is nice. Same here. And then we've got Philippines. Wow, that's nice. It's how are things in the Philippines? Never been to the Philippines. My wife particularly doesn't like travelling too much. I did get her to France earlier. Well, actually, why it was last year now. Bastille Day last year. No, she's not the best traveller in the world. She gets a little bit panicky. No, the Philippines is not on the cards, but it looks beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Wow, I haven't even realised we've made it up to 30 thumbs up, so thank you for that, everybody. Okay, so we can do a bit more of this afterwards. So I'm going to quickly now, bit of wet and dry on, like I said. Hopefully this goes to plan, because I'm going in shortly. Start cleaning this up a little bit. Just adjust the nozzles and the sprayer. Let's see how this goes. So the plan is to try and start smoothing all the edges off before it'll take some doing, but we're just doing that first stage really, just to start smoothing it all around from the top. And we'll go all the way around it. So we'll give it some over time, but this first stage, you can see we're starting to make that paste. It's starting to do its business. Have one really strong arm by the end of it. And what it'll be tomorrow night, if I'm doing this, or whether I'm doing it on camera or off camera, everything now just have a really good tidy up, like a proper good tidy up. But hopefully this is starting to make sense. So we've carved the Welsh slate, well, we've shaped the Welsh slate, we've marked it, we've carved first stage. Now we're giving it a bit of wet and dry, just to start smoothing it. And next will be a case of go around and crisp everything up. Let's get everything looking its best. So the guy who actually owns this lives in Abu Dhabi. We'll be able to see where we need to work on, what we're going to change. This is oddly satisfying. What's the highest grit I used to go on slate? Starting off at the beginning, maybe like on a wet and dry, I'd have to look in the packet. So I don't normally start it on slate with just the grit. So I normally go for a 50 grit on a polishing pad, work my way up to maybe a 500. And if I was really polishing it just with the polishing pad, I'd go up to like 1,000. This is 800, and this is my starting point on this. How do you get one? So I don't have a website. If you want to talk about something, what you want carving, Tornado Chase, who's the moderator for the channel, will stick my email address in the chat. So no, this is, I just like, this is It used to be a business and now it's a hobby, but I still do the odd commission. You can see already we're starting to get this. Well, you can't. Probably not on the camera, but I can. Starting to get this round edginess of it. It's going to come to life. Thank you. It's so this is a piece of reclaimed 1920s Welsh slate. It's Simple Minds. You probably know that. Carved it all with hammer and chisel. Hammer, chisel. Different sizes, not just them. Yeah, 1920s Welsh slate. Beautiful slate. Really, really beautiful. So I'll give it the first coat over of carving. Shifted loads of material, and now I'm just giving it as wet and dry to take that first layer off, because I want you to start it to feel like it's. Try not to hit the camera with that. Starting to feel like it's got this smooth pebble effect to it. So now what I'll do is that starting to make sense. Is that, can you see that on the camera? Is that on the, because I've been talking about it a little bit. I'm hoping that you can see the difference there. You'll be able to let me know. It's starting to feel a bit more rounded. I think the time we're done, it's going to look nice. Hopefully you all agree. Looks banging, that'll do. We can't ask for anything more than that. So we've still got a bit of work to go. As you can see, it's starting to bring out, we've got some lines there with deep. Obviously we'll make these deeper and neater and more pronounced up here. Well, these are a little bit in there, all around this lettering, what's neat and tidying in. These edges are all going to be smoothed. But that effect, I think, is good. Hopefully, Simple Minds will approve. So I'll just move to this brush now, just shift some. It's always good to have a couple of brushes when you're using the water, like, because that one obviously took the bulk off it. It's really wet. That one just gets in there. This Turk's head's brilliant for that. So let's have a look. We're getting there. It's starting to take shape. You can see there's still lots of work to do, but it's starting to take shape. So yeah, hopefully everybody's happy with that. I'm going to go in now. So yeah, I'm going to finish my Goodale. I'm going to go back in, get ready for work. Tornado check. You can't swear. The moderator will be on you. Well, yeah, thanks for a great chat. It had some extremely strange moments, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, the whole thing started off a little bit crazy because it just didn't work. And then we've had some ups and downs, but we got there in the end. So thank you very much, everybody. Before I go, I just... biggest fan. Well, if you're the biggest fan, hit subscribe. I'm just going to show Tornado Chaser, this what's just walked across the screen before I go. Oh. He's there you go, Tornado Chaser, that's just for you. Well, that's brilliant. If you've already subscribed, I'll see you all maybe tomorrow.